What's happening with y'all? What's going on? Saturday night, well, Sunday morning now, December 21st. I didn't go live last week. I didn't go live. Um, I meant to. I intended to. I told myself that I needed to get on here and go live, but I didn't. So um, I'm sorry for that. I'm back, and this is I wanted to make sure I got on here this week and went live. It's late. I know most everybody is asleep, but so yesterday, Lamar Wilson passed away, and it was revealed that he took his own life and everything. And I didn't know him personally. I can't even get on here and make it seem like, oh man, that was my buddy. We talked. No, I didn't know him at all. I never met the man. I just follow. He's one of the people that I follow on YouTube. And I always thought his videos were funny. And I even was kind of inspired by like a few years ago. He said he's not doing long form videos anymore. He's just gonna start doing shorts, and he's stuck to it. He just started doing like the YouTube shorts and the Instagram videos, and I even believe I saw him on Threads too. So he stuck to that format, but he just made good quality videos, a lot of energy in his videos. It was fun. It was funny. He collect Funko Pops. I collect Funko Pops. The way that he would just rip into the Funko boxes, I'd be like, no, don't rip into the box. You're supposed to keep the box. And he destroyed them boxes. Like, what are you doing? But it was sad that to read that and to see that and to see some of the outpouring of love that has come for him. And man, it's like for some reason that has really gotten to me. Um, it has really gotten to me seeing all this information about him. Like I've just like I can't believe it. I was like I can't believe when I first saw it because it popped up when I was on Facebook. I was scrolling Facebook and I saw uh, Lamar Wilson dead at 48. I said, no, he's not. People need to quit playing. And then I kept seeing it and I kept seeing it and I kept seeing it. And I said, wait a minute. And then it was like confirmed. So, man, that's so sad, man. That's like devastating news. And I feel for his family. Condolences to his family and anybody who knew him, who actually knew him. I didn't know him. Once again, I didn't actually know him. I just was kind of a fan. I was a fan of him. I watched him. So man, that's very sad. And man, take your if you're watching this, take your mental health serious. Like it is not something to play with. Get the therapy that you need. Go talk to somebody, whatever it takes. And you know what? I'll be vulnerable here. Um, I've been going to therapy since 2018 at the earliest. Um, my mentor, she actually saw something in me that something was off, and I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. There's nothing wrong with me." And she said, "You need to go talk to somebody." And I said, "Nah, I'm good, man. I'm fine." And then maybe a year later, it started hitting me. Like I started feeling it myself. I said, "Something's wrong. Something's going on." And then a lot of stuff started happening. Like the beginning of 2018, my stepmother passed away, and I went to Ohio to be with my dad and be with my family. And when that happened, I'm trying to be there for my dad, and being there with my dad. My dad is my hero, and even I don't want to see him in any pain. and hurting. But um, when I'm there for him, seeing certain things around the house and just being there with him, it kind of started making me feel a little bit better. And in a weird, like, the timing was bad. I'm there for a sad reason, but being there and spending that time with my father and looking around at like his military collection and his certificates and things that he collected from his years of being in the military, it started making me feel better about my situation. And I was like, man, I needed to come here and I needed to see this and I needed to spend this time with my father. And when I got back to where I was at, overseas, stuff just started happening. Like, I'm coming back, like, man, that's what I needed. I feel better. And then, boom, my career potentially could be over because of a medical review. And my things just started spiraling at that point. It just started really spiraling for me. And my mental health was starting to take a toll. And I started seeing a therapist, and I I I want to say I saw him a couple times a month for the next 2.5 years. I saw him. I think we started slowing down a bit because of COVID, and then I moved from overseas back to the States. Um, but I saw that therapist for about 2.5 years, and I just when I was thinking that it was starting to get better, something else would happen and it would just go right back down, and I was just up and down and up and down for a bit. And I'll be completely honest with y'all. Beginning of 2019, the my career was like hitting a low. It was hitting a real low point, and it got to a point. I want to say this was about April, March, maybe March, April timeframe of 2019. Things were getting so low in my career, and I was starting to feel so bad about myself and about everything that I just was like, you know what? I'm I'm done. Like, that's it. I gotta I gotta like, how do I say this without, you know, ruining things on YouTube? But I gotta uh I gotta tap out. And I got to a point where I was thinking hard on, all right, I'm tapping out. I'm I'm doing this. I didn't have the exact method of how I was gonna do it, but I was like, I'm gonna do this. And then I was walking home from my work, from my office, and I was just thinking about it. Like, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And then unknowingly, I talked with my older brother, and he, without me telling him what was happening, my brother um talked me out of it. And it like, as he's saying things, I'm just like, man, you were gonna do this and ruin your family's lives, and your kids, they're gonna grow up without a father, and your wife and gonna be a widow. You're gonna do all that because of work, because of your job. And it made me feel dumb, almost like you were really thinking about doing this because of your job. Like, your career was about to make you ruin everybody's lives. And yeah, my brother talked me out of it. And I mean, I still go to therapy now as needed. If I'm having a, like, I went, what, Thursday? Like, I just went last Thursday. Uh, Sometimes you got to go and talk things out. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you're struggling or you're something completely wrong with you, but sometimes you need to go. Excuse me, I should have brought my water down here. Sometimes you need to go and talk with somebody and get these thoughts out of your head that may wind up getting bad. So if man, if you're anybody that's going through a tough time, and your mental health is not where you feel like it should be, please go and sit down and talk with somebody or call somebody, get the help that you need, because we want you to be here. Everybody wants you to be here. We don't want anything negative to happen to you. Like, please get the help that you need. Take that so serious. Um, Health is wealth, and that includes your physical health, your spiritual health, your mental health. It's all wealth. Take care of that. It's very serious. And just as a fan, for me, it's sad that Lamar Wilson was going through that, and it just never showed. And of course, and that's the thing, you will never know what people are going through. You will never know what people are going through or what's going on in their head. You'll never know. You never know. To me, and I'm sure to the rest of the world, you're watching his videos. We're fans. I'm still subscribed to it. I didn't unsubscribe once the news came out. Like, I'd be watching videos of his, and I'd be like, man, this dude has a lot of energy. And he would take a box and unbox it and take whatever the product is, and he'd throw the box, and you hear like a loud, like a loud, something is destroyed, loud sound in the background. I was like, dang, I always thought it was funny that loud. Man, he threw that box and tore up the whole house. But yeah, man, just as a fan, I'm sad to hear that news, and it's kind of stuck with me um, all day since I've been watching that man for years. I've been watching that man for years, and I just would have never guessed, man. I would have never guessed. So please, man, once again, I know I'm like going back and forth on it, but take care of yourself, man. Take care of your mentals. Take care of your mental health. Go talk to somebody, call somebody, use all these resources that are available, and get the assistance that you need, man. Take care of yourself. Please. Please. Um, Rest in peace, Lamar Wilson. Rest in peace, Lamar Wilson. Um, yeah, man, that's really I wanted to I was laying in bed actually. So I keep wiping my eye right now. I was actually laying in the bed right now. I was about to go to sleep, and the video from um Jonathan Morrison popped up as I was scrolling, and I was watching that, and it made me realize I didn't go live, and I wanted to speak and share my own um, experiences with mental health and all that, man. Like, I'm in the military, and at my previous base, I went to therapy for a few years, and then I was like, okay, I think I'm at a place where I'm feeling better, and then I wasn't, and I had to go back once I got here, and I did like a group therapy class where we would talk and um, go around the room and try to share and help, and then I went back to a one-on-one session with the therapist, and I feel like she's really good, and she's getting me. It's not that she's like it's like she's letting me share, and then it's like she's relatable. Like, she's telling me the things that, man, maybe I didn't look at it this way. Maybe I didn't. I was looking at it only from this angle. I'm not looking at it from this way too. I should consider these things as well. And I feel like it's helping a lot. It's helping a lot and helping me um, uh, uh, get myself back together. And I feel like we shouldn't be ashamed of that, especially men. I know, like, us as men, we got to be strong. We got to be tough. We got to just, we'll figure it out. We'll get through this. Nah, man. Go talk. Go talk to somebody, brother. Go go get the help that you need, man. Don't just I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna work it out. I'm gonna just be strong and I'm gonna get through this. No, you're not. That's not how it works all the time. That old school mentality of we gotta be strong, tough guys all the time. That's old. That's old school stuff, man. Like, get that out your head. If you need help, if you're not feeling right, if you're not feeling the way that you normally will feel, go talk to somebody, brother. Don't just be sitting here like everything is peace. It's not. Don't try to internalize that and just let it build up and deal with it yourself. Go talk to somebody, man, and get that corrected. Get that help that you need, man, for real. For real, man. We much rather have you all here in the flesh, being able to reach out and speak to you than to not have you here and wish that we could, man. And I'm so glad, man, that I think I just told my brother this year that he did that he helped me. Like, I didn't tell him in the moment, but I just he's my support. My father and my brother are my heroes. And of course my mom too. If something is going on with my mother, I can always call my mother too. But as a man, I'm gonna go talk to the men in my life on like certain things. I'm always go to the men first. And hello, for if anybody's leaving comments, hello. I'm not neglecting you. How you guys doing? Somebody asked me about a grilled cheese sandwich. I like grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't have a problem with that. Throw a little pepperoni on there sometimes. It'd be slamming. But I'm not neglecting the comments. I just, was kind of locked in on the topic right now. But yeah, man, find if you don't feel comfortable going to talk to like a therapist or something, or calling one of those numbers, like find a support system. Find somebody that you are, excuse me, that you are comfortable with, and sit down and talk with them and try to, get that help, man. Get that help that you need. There's so many ways, there's so many resources. We'd rather you be here than the worst case scenario, for sure. Like, I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. I know a lot of guys just internalizing things. I was one of them. I was one of them. I try not to be now. I try not to be somebody that internalizes it. Sometimes I run things past my brother, and sometimes I might go talk to my best friend, like my sister, and I might see what she thinks on something. If it's something I don't want to necessarily get into with them, then I leave it directly for the therapist. But man, you need a support system too, man. This is very serious. This is something that's very serious to me, as you can probably tell. It's late, man. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I had to get up out the bed to come talk to y'all about this because it was on my heart. It was on my mind, man. That's just sad. That's just sad, man. The Lamar Wilson situation was just on my mind, heavy in the bed. I was trying to wind down too and go to bed, and then the Jonathan Morrison video came up, and I was scrolling on Twitter, and I kept seeing it. I know it's called X now, but its mama named it Twitter, so I'm gonna keep calling it Twitter. Uh, I kept scrolling on Twitter, and I was seeing that uh, tributes were coming up for him, and people saying how much they watched them, how much they appreciated them, and all these things. So those are people that knew him. I watched the Dame Drops video earlier too. Dame Drops knew him. He met him personally. They had plans to do things together. Again, I didn't know that man. I didn't know that man at all. I never met him. He don't have no. He didn't have any idea who I was on earth. I just I just was a fan. So I'm speaking as a fan of something that I'm sad to see, and somebody who inspired me in this lane as far as the YouTube thing, because this is something that I would like to do and to take serious once my actual job ends next year, once I retire. So I want to get on here and do this, and I look at people and I try to follow what they're doing, and he's one of those individuals. So um, thank you to him for that. Also, rest in peace to him. But that's another thing for me, and I know I'm bouncing, man. I'm bouncing. Um, that's another thing for me that I want to go and I want to live my life like the childlike fun that I had, in my teens, the early, you know, 10 to 20 range, those years where you're just having fun, man. You're enjoying life. You're not thinking about bills and how am I going to pay for this? How am I going to support this family? How am I going to, you just, I'm going outside and I'm riding my bike. I'm gonna go play this video game. Oh, okay. I'm gonna see my friends at school. I'm gonna do this. I'm trying right now. Not that I'm just gonna neglect my responsibilities and neglect bills and family and all that stuff. I'm not gonna do that. But I want to just. I bought when I bought that bike that you guys might have seen on this channel. When I just bought that bike, a week or so ago, and I got it home and I went and took it out for a ride. It was so much fun. Just riding that Adventure 3. Like when I get on that bike, I have a smile on my face. I'm just happy because it's so much fun. It's so much fun to get on the bike and just go just riding. And then I can put a little bit of boost on it and it'll go faster and it's so much fun. And that's what I want, man. That's what I want. I want to enjoy things and have fun and not be so stressed out and anxious and depressed. It's just I want to have fun. If I need to get myself, man, it's lint all over the shirt. I want to get myself back in better shape so I can get back on the basketball court. Not to go so hard and run full court and do all this, but just to get out there, get some exercise, have some fun, play ball again like I used to. Like I'm enjoying video games a little bit more than I have in previous years. I want to get back to the things that I used to enjoy doing, and I want to get back to doing them. Enjoy new tech. I want to enjoy new tech. Sneakers right now, I know my channel, a lot of you, if you are tuned in to me, you probably follow my channel because of sneakers. And that was the main priority of the channel for like the last decade almost. But if I'm being honest with you all, sneakers lately, I've got some new shoes. Um, I've got a couple pairs of 11s. One is for Christmas, so I can't show it to you yet. I have to wait till after Christmas to show you that shoe. But I did get the Gamma 11s. I do have them, and I will do a video on them and show you because those are my actual favorite Jordan 11s. But I have gotten a few pairs of shoes, but sneakers aren't really moving me right now in the way that new tech and electric vehicles and my electric bike. Once I got that bike, or when I was planning to get the bike, I've been watching so many electric bike videos. I've been like, that's my thing. When I get on YouTube now, I'm watching tech videos like new phones, new tablets, new gadgets, stuff like that, or I'm watching e-bike videos. And man, they're just so cool, man. I don't know why I'm so into the e-bikes, man, and the many different variations of them. And the different speeds that they can do, how they hide the battery, different security features, and then just watching the people ride around their location, wherever it is, bike trails in the woods, bike trails around Chicago, like Scott Hardesty. Like, I'm enjoying watching that and how they're getting different angles. Like, what camera are you using to get this shot? How did you get that? Like, what do you? I'm into all of that right now. Bike videos, man, that's that's where it's at for me right now. So I want to do stuff like that, man. Yes, I am talking to myself 100%. And I'm going to do it every week. Yes, I'm going to do it every single week. It is ultimately just to get reps. Practice makes perfect, right? Who cares if nobody's here? Sometimes people watch it after the fact. So, in order for me to get where I want to be on YouTube, you got to get your reps up, man. Sometimes that means sitting here talking to yourself like you do in your regular videos. Doesn't bother me none. But that's what I want to get to, man. Um I want to get to the point where everything is fun. I want to this is going to be like my future. I'm going full steam next year. So me doing this right now is getting my reps up. Me doing different little funny videos, different shorts, is getting my reps up. Um, the shoe videos are probably going to slow down a little bit. I've also been selling some of my shoes, so it's not as exciting. Sneakers aren't as exciting for me as they were the past decade. It's declining, man, and I want to get back to doing the things that I enjoy, do the things that make me happy, that bring a smile to my face. So that's where the priority is going to be now. That's not to say that you'll never see a sneaker video on here, because my channel is a wide range of stuff anyway. There's not a specific niche. It's a wide range of everything on there. But the sneaker videos are probably going to slow down a lot here in the future. But man, this is probably the longest that I've ever gone on a live. So I think we're about at 28 minutes. I think I'll go ahead and wrap it up. But I really just wanted to get on here and man, take care of yourselves, everybody. Take care of yourselves. That's all we want to have you here. Long lives, man. Long lives. That's what we want. I want y'all to take care of yourself. If you're watching me right now, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, man. Physically, mentally, spiritually, mind, body, soul. Take care of yourselves, man. All right. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, if you did tune in, if you just left a comment asking me about grilled cheese, I appreciate you. And I'm going to holler at y'all later and go to sleep. Peace.